Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. How's your day going so far? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I am trying to be productive today. I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of papers on my desk, which are kind of frustrating, but I need to figure out exactly what I'm doing today. So my first step is to write my to-do list out. Um, I just have one session today at 11. It is currently 7:43 here, so it gives you some reference of time. Um, let's see. Yes, I got one session at 11, which is probably when I'm going to end stream just so that I can focus and get stuff done like more intensely because I do have more of the intense work to do today. Like I feel like that's been my whole week is I've just had a lot of extra thinking to do versus like the mindless stuff that's easy to do. So it's been a lot. Anyways, book wise, I'm still trekking along in Air of Prophecy. I'm really close to being done. So I'm at 81%. This is a long book. I didn't realize how long this book would be. So it is like it says I've listened to 13 and a half hours and I have an hour and a half to go. So it's longer than I thought, and I'm really enjoying it. At this point, I think I'm in the 4-star range somewhere. So, like I said, I'm really, really enjoying it. And that's still part of my week 2 vlog. So I'm like, let's move along, Vanessa. But yeah, work has just been a lot lately. It's just been, I've been trying to stay on top of things because I'm going on vacation next month for like, how long? 8 or 9 days. And whenever this happens, like it's an annual trip I do every year with my husband's family. I work really, really, really hard. And that way I could take that whole week off without having to really take like I do take all my PTO, but I also try to make sure that like I can like have a little extra that paycheck because it's like spending money when I'm at the beach. So that's why I'm like crazy, crazy working lately. But I do have some books picked out. I'll probably end up reading them like over the weekend for Emerald Enigma because that's the team I'm playing on this week. Um, and I'm just switching teams like when I finish their set of books. So like it's not necessarily like Sunday to Saturday or whatever for me. It's just when I finish because I'm playing for every team. But I do know that this Saturday, Katie and I are streaming for Kiss and Tell, and we're reading The Hope of You by S.L. Astor. I might start this earlier because there is no audiobook. This is the book I picked. Wait a minute. Why did I say it was on Katie's stream this week? I'm pretty sure I picked this book. It's on my channel this week. So the sprint schedule's wrong. Sorry. Katie is probably like, what? I'll have to talk to Katie. My bad. This is definitely the book I picked. And I didn't realize it didn't have an audiobook when I picked it. I was really just trying to go for books on my shelves. That way I could read them. But this one is two writers. And what else? Like, what are the tropes? I know it's going to be sad. I'm going to look this up. Hold on one moment. I remember looking these tropes up, but now I don't remember what they are. Okay. The Hope of You. And my cover is different than the cover on like Goodreads and stuff. So it says it's a contemporary romance and forced proximity. But that's all it says on the genres for reads. Okay. Other people said, read this if you enjoy Colleen Hoover style books. Well, that makes sense because this is the Bookworm Box edition, which is Colleen Hoover's book subscription box It doesn't exist anymore, but this one was from January 2023. So she stopped it maybe like a couple years ago, probably either 23 or 24, later in 23 or early in 24. Emotional damage, fate and serendipitous love stories, books about writers, forced proximity, mentor mentee, grumpy sunshine, and dual POV. There are some trigger warnings though. So I'll probably start this a little early just because, like I said, there's no audiobook. But I do have a couple of other books for Emerald Enigma I'm hoping to get to. The one that I'm like most excited for is this one. I got this arc at a Polycon, and then I have the ALC as well. But this author, I've been seeing her like post on Instagram and Threads and stuff. She cute, okay? Like when she's dressing up, I think she's been dressing up as her main character. Like this is her. So she's got like red hair. Main character has red hair. Very cool. I know nothing about this book, but it looks really good. Like I'm very excited. Looks like something I would like. Um, yeah, no idea. We're gonna try it. So that's kind of what is on my docket for this weekend. Let me see. Let me back up. Let's see. Good morning, Beck. I'm working on my chapters for To Dream in Darkness right now. How are you liking it? Good morning, Carlin. Reading Sea of Charms. How is this book? I think I have this arc, like a physical arc of this one. I got a ton of arcs when I was at a Polycon because I have a friend who there was a publisher event that I went to for Bramble, and our table won. My friend like answered the winning question. It was like a tiebreaker type of thing. She answered it right after somebody answered it wrong, and we won like a ginormous stack of books. I want to say it was like 15, 20 books. I was like, this is wild. Like, good thing I live locally because that was a lot of books to take home. Good morning, Raven. How are you? Sending big hugs and love. Good morning, Riley. Air Prophecy is taking a while as here as well. And it's not like it's a bad taking a while. Like I'm not slogging through it. Like I don't feel like it's a bad book. I just feel like it's a long book, but I'm really, really liking it. I like all the I like how it's broken down into parts and how each part is very different, but it's a very like it's like kind of captures her life, how it's progressing and how she's learning that she's the heir of this prophecy or the heiress. Good morning, Kendra. I need to get further in my arc. It's being returned in a couple days. My audio, I'm starting the Autumn Spring Retirement Home Massacre. Wow, that started out nice, Autumn Spring Retirement Home, and then Massacre. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I've been listening to a few audiobooks and finishing short novella, Love Antidote by Bryn Weaver, and a graphic novel, Cocoon by Makiro Kayo. I actually I saw the Love Antidote book come up somewhere. Maybe it was like I was scrolling on Threads, and I must have missed it. Like I've been like really busy lately and not paying attention to book stuff. But when I went to go request it on NetGalley, it was only a wish for it. So I wished for it. Maybe I'll get it. How did you like it? I did just get approved for a book this morning. I requested it because I was like, I already read it. I don't know why they put it on here. It's from Blood and Ash, which I loved. Like, I need to continue in the series. But like, why? I don't know why it's on here. Maybe Blue Box Press, which is the I don't know, imprint. They're not. Are they a publisher? I guess they're a publisher. They're maybe they're doing a special edition of some sort, but usually they'll tell you or show you the picture of what it looks like if it's special. I don't know. But that's easy points for me or for my feedback ratio. Good morning, Corey. I finished arc number 9, Tradwife, and we'll probably pick up the Palace Beneath the Sea today. Which Tradwife did you finish? Because there's like a ton of Tradwives. Good morning, Temmie. Just settling into the office at work and will most likely be bouncing between two ALCs, so Sex, Lies, and Alibis, and To Dream in Darkness. Ooh, okay, someone else is reading this book. Beck is reading it. Oh, I bet you are reading it, pretty sure. That's one of the books in the lobby. The Buddy Read lobby. I was like, wait, I put that somewhere. I've been really bad about updating on the Air Prophecy one. Um, like I said, I've been so busy. I feel like I need more time. I need more time in August. I'm definitely reading arcs, but somehow I'm not reading arcs that are all NetGalley, which is what I had intended to do. I have been reading them from like published PR companies because they usually are a little bit more strict. Like if you don't finish a book by them in time, they won't give you the next, like they won't pick you again. And so I'm like trying to stay on top of it. Good morning, Jessica. Working on Vow of Eternal Night today. That's another one I keep seeing. And you know what is going to be so fun to look at? I haven't looked at it yet, but I want to know what the most read books were this month. And I will put together like a stats video. Like all the last year, I really wanted to do that, but I became overwhelmed because the spreadsheet wasn't tracking those things. But this year, we do have stuff set up that like it can easily track that. So you live and you learn. But I also, this is like sneaky peeks for next year. Next year, I'm like really excited for the theme because I really want to like the idea that I have in my head. I don't want to spoil it yet, but I'll tell you guys at the end of the month so you guys have something to look forward to next year. But the idea that I have in my head is very like vibrant colors. I wish I had the artist stuff like right here in front of me, but um I'm like looking if I have something here, which I don't, of course. But anyways, I there's an artist that I think I'm gonna work with to do some cute, like maybe stickers, or I'm not sure if I want to do a game board or something like I want to. It's definitely going to be a little bit more intense next year than it is this year, assuming my life is not crazy and chaotic. Who knows? But my plan at this moment is to kind of go a little bit all out for the third year because I think the theme is one I'm like really, really, really excited about. Like I don't know. I don't know why I got off track there, but this made me think of like what's the stats and stuff and like what book is being read the most. And I've seen this book mentioned quite a few times. So I wonder if it'll be in the top. Loving it. Also, it's the first time I have read Bryn Weaver. Wow. Okay. So now tempted to pick up her other books. I actually really like the Butcher and Blackbird series, whatever the Ruinous Love trilogy. I haven't read Scythe and Sparrow yet, but I have a feeling that might be one of my favorites. Yeah, so I really do like Bryn Weaver. I haven't read her newer series, the Carnal. Is that the one? I don't know what it's called. Now I'm gonna look. Bryn Weaver. Like Harvest Season, Taurus Season. It looks like Carnal of Desire, something like that. No, the Seasons of Carnage trilogy. I was close-ish. Um, I finished the Creepy Gross. Who's it by, Corey? Because there's a lot of creepy gross trad wives, okay? The one that I read is by Saratoga Schaefer. I don't know if I got it as a I don't think I got it as an arc. But that one was kind of creepy and gross if you think about it. Like she was impregnated by a demon and it's horror, so it was great. I loved it. Loved it. Anyways, okay, so we're starting early today, which is great, but I think what I'm gonna do is for the most part like 45-minute sprints, 10, 15 minutes of chatting. That's the one I read. The audio one, two times speed was oh my god, this was a great book. I met her in person. She's so cool. But yeah, so this I'm gonna do like 45, 15, and closer to 11 when my session is. We'll probably chop down the time a little bit because my session starts at 11, so I want to make sure I'm ready for that. Or we may do like a very, very quick rapid fire chatty bit. So we shall see. All right, let's go ahead and get into sprinting. I'll see you guys in 45. Happy sprinting. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How was your sprint? I got up to 90% in Air of Prophecy, and I'm in a spicy scene, so it's always the worst when you're sitting here like, oh my gosh, I want to finish this scene, and then you gotta chat. Anyways, that is, I think I'll finish this potentially in the next sprint. It says I have 48 minutes left, and I'm listening to it on 2 times speed, so 20 something minutes or so. I did write out most of my to-do list today, and then I was trying to figure out um, some other stuff I needed to like email and whatnot for work. So that was a productive sprint, I suppose. Let me see what you guys got up to. Hello. Wait a minute. I know your profile picture, but your name is different. Can you tell me your name? I don't want to say the wrong name. But hello, reading Twilight, doing my annual reread before my birthday. Happy almost birthday. When is your birthday, if you don't mind sharing? Hello, Peyton. Thanks for the sprints. I'm still working on my arc of The Wolves of War by John Gwynne and may start an ALC today. What are you thinking? I did think it was Vasantha. I was like, I don't want to say the wrong thing and be wrong because, I would feel really bad about that. Hello, Andy. How are you today? Good morning, Ashley. I just got up and I need to get some caffeine, but we'll be deciding what arc to start next shortly after. Happy sprinting, friends. I want to know what everyone is reading. Actually, I got a book recently that I'm very excited to start with one of my friends. This is part of the Expanse series, and I'm not like a huge sci-fi reader, so we'll see. We'll see. Has anyone read this? Has anyone read the Expanse series? This is the first book, Leviathan Wakes. Let me know if you liked it or not. Good morning, stopping in for just a few minutes to like the stream. Well, thank you. I've been training a new hire at work, so not much time to listen, but working on Trust of the Emerald Sea today. Is that by Brandy Sandy? I've heard good things about that book. Hello, Ren. How are you today? Getting some studying done, hoping to start the Sister Stengard. Not Quite Dead by KJ Parker. I don't know the first one. What are the genres of these ones, Ren? Peyton, I have that one too. Hoping to start it soon. I love John Gwynne's writing. I've actually been wanting to try the one that has the big dragon face on the front. I don't even know what book that is in the series. Let me see. You guys will probably tell me before I figure it out. I don't understand why Goodreads is so slow loading up. I'm just gonna switch to Storygraph full time. John Gwynne. Why do I always think of that one? Okay. It's not even the first book in the series. It's the Blood Sworn Saga. I guess maybe it's one of the most recent ones that came out, is why I think about it. The Fury of the Gods. It's like book 3. Yeah, one with a big dragon face on the front. Hello to Ren. I'm so jelly of the War of Wolves arc. Mind you, I didn't request it. I prefer John Gwynne books on audio. Those ones look like real big books. Yeah, they're like over 500 pages. Hey, Angie. Audio and ebook. I love an immersive read. Same. Same, same. Especially when you get some like character art to like look at. Same, Ren. I always prefer immersive reading with fantasy books, but here I am with 2 heavy fantasy arcs to read and no audio. That's the worst. But could be like me and make up voices in your head for the characters. I don't know if everyone can do that. Off the train for a while. Happy sprinting. Good morning. I'm actually reading an arc today, a very old, out in the world, going to expire in 2 days, whatever that means, arc. Uh, but goddamn, it's an arc. I'm assuming that's what GD is. Hello, Aquiller. Having a little rest as I didn't sleep so well and had my one session of work at the moment. Supercraft. Craft and lunch with adult with disabilities. Oh, that sounds like a cool title. I feel you on the sleep though. I'm not sleeping as well lately for some reason. While I like working with Jenny, she takes a lot of energy. Oh. Good morning. Just made my coffee and settling down to read some more of The Red Winter. Oh, you're tired too. Everyone over here is tired. Let's drink some coffee, guys. Caffeinate. Has anyone figured out how to make Kindle and Audible work on a desktop computer, not an Apple product, like how it does on iPad, iPhone? I haven't tried. I know what you're talking about, like the sync thing, like it'll do the audio and like highlight the words as you're going, like that's what it does on the phone. I don't know. I haven't tried on the computer yet. I It may not be set up, like it may not be part of their interface. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't think it's capable of that, but what sort of things are you wanting them to do on a desktop? Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I don't think they've built that in yet. Good morning. Reading Shadows So Cruel and hopefully finishing today. Hopefully you guys get lots done today. So how it highlights where the narrator is reading, that really helps me follow along and stays on track and keep my focus for longer periods of time. I saw that Mac has the Audible app. I feel you though. On it highlighting where you are, that's how I focus too. Because I cannot like I can't read on my phone without that. I get very distracted, especially my phone. I'm like, oh, what is going on in this other app? Or like, what are people saying? Somebody texts me. I get lost on Instagram. Yep, I feel you. Wondering if it's available there. I'm going to search for a desktop and can't decide if I want a Microsoft or a Mac. Well, I do have a friend in the chat who may chime in who is a tech person. So I know they will probably tell you not Mac. Yes, they hate Mac, but you could ask. Maybe my friend will tell you. Good morning, Angie. Happy baby Friday. Yeah, happy baby Friday. It's 5 a.m. here, getting ready to head into the office. Looking forward to the weekend for sure. Me too. Me too. Good morning, Robin. Just started The Silent Sister by Angela Henry. I also began Blightfall by Brandy Sandy and Jancy Patterson. I don't know why I see his name and I'm like, Brandy Sandy. I had a meeting during that sprint, so only got 2% read. Hey, you're still productive. Work distracted me for a good bit, but 10% into Sex, Lies, and Alibis. How are you liking this one? 33% of Blightfall, and I saw your comment come in. Um, changed it to, changed it so Vasantha means spring, so spring reads. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was like, your picture looks super familiar, and I was like, I think it's Vasantha, but I'm not sure. 23rd, so in 3 days. Oh, very soon, very soon. That's exciting. How are you liking Arrow Prophecy? I finished it about 2 days ago, enjoyed it. It was a slower read for me though, gave it around 3.75, 4 stars. It is a slow read for me too, but I'm really liking it. Like, I did not enjoy her YA series as much, but again, I don't know if I'm necessarily like the best person when it comes to YA. I tend to like some sort of, what is the word? Like higher risk in stories, which there was that, and then I do like spice in my romantasy, so it doesn't have to be like tons of it, but like I need some sort of tension build up to something. I mean, it could have like no spice, to be honest, as long as the story is keeping me engaged. I don't know, but this one's like really good because it's the parts are changing. Like each part is a different aspect of her life as she's learning that she's the heir and what to do about it. I don't want to spoil like what happens, but I like it. I really do like it. I hope to finish today. I got to 10 to 20% into Dream in Darkness and 42% in From Beijing with Love. Now I'm listening to my ALC Tempest that I wasn't vibing with yesterday, making me consider DNFing, unfortunately. I'm kind of glad I didn't request this one. Like I really wanted to because I get really sucked into the books that are hyped, but or the like popular authors or whatever, but I did not request this one. Listening to Crimson Moth, and I'm 20% through. I liked that one. Okay, so Beck says, I have been recommended the Expanse series multiple times, but have never gotten around to it. I have heard very good things. That is good to hear. So, hey, Beck, if you want to read it with me and my friend, I'm sure we'd be down. We could like set somebody read pages or something. But I said I'd give it a shot. I'd try like the first book, and we'll see. We'll see if I want to continue because there's like 9 books in the series. And I believe it's done. Like you don't have to wait for more to come out. I'm excited to have reached another percentage on my feedback ratio. Got to 69 yesterday. I know what you mean because I've been at 55 all month and I believe I've gone up like 1% every month. This is like the first month that I haven't gone up as quickly, but it's because I keep doing the request one, complete one, request one, complete one. So it's like I'm not actually going up. And it takes me about like 5 or 6 books. Like I have to submit 5 or 6 reviews in order to go up 1% at this point. But my next one will be my 300th review. So I wonder if I get a 300 badge. Because I think I have a 200 badge, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look. Yeah, I got a 200 reviews badge. So yeah. Sisters Van Gerd and The Not Quite Dead is a blend of fantasy and horror, but I've heard the book has really good humor. I have not tried a lot of fantasy horror genre blends, but that sounds really cool. I have the arc for John Gwynn's new book coming out in November, Wolves of War. I was so happy when I got it. That's exciting. Yeah, okay. I was like, maybe. I'm tired as well. I'll make a fresh pot of coffee for us. Yes, make it for all of us, please. Good morning, Glenda. How are you today? Everyone's saying good morning to Glenda. I definitely recommend Windows or Linux over Mac. And Ren says, go Windows. Oh my gosh, I need desktop advice. I'm going at it with only like $400 to spare. Well, Macs are not in budget. I will say that. They tend to be pretty pricey. So, maybe like a Microsoft computer would be within budget. I'm liking it so far. I'm enjoying the narrators and setup so far. That's good. I haven't read Lore of the Wilds, but Air of Prophecy gave me more confidence for her backlist. Even if I don't like it, at least I gave it a shot. Yeah, I did I get them as audio? Oh, I know why. I was trying them because I was meeting her and I was like, oh, I gotta finish these. And I really trudged through and they were okay. I gave them 3 stars, but I don't think YA is my go-to. Is Windows or Microsoft? They're the same thing. Yes, basically. 15%, but still getting books approved. It's so weird. I mean, they want people to read, and sometimes I think they do this to us on purpose. Like they give us books, and I don't know if they're necessarily looking at the feedback ratio. Like they don't care that we're not at 80%. Like it's recommended, but I think it's more so recommended for specific publishers, like potentially the big one I'm thinking of is like Berkeley. Berkeley does have occasions where they will approve people for stuff, and it's very random. And then sometimes when they put read nows up, that's a good time to get Berkeley books, but they're so hard to get into anything with them. Like even their influencer program, it's crazy. Unfortunately, the next badge is 500, and I have 8 to 10 reviews before I go up a single percentage. So yeah, you're in like the same boat as me. Since I'm taking less arcs and being more productive, I should reach 70 by at least the end of the year. That's awesome. I hope to at least just get up to something because there's like Neck Alley November would be coming up. I'll probably do a big push of actual Neck Alley books then instead of like just this. I'm at a whopping 8% and hoping to get to at least 15 before the readathon ends. Speaking of readathon stuff, guys, don't forget to submit your bonus points for joining sprints. Once I reach 2,000, oops, then 2,500, a friend made me a graphic that looks like the Neck Alley graphic? Oh, okay, I was like Neck Alley. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of reviews. I've only just started reading more sci-fi, have yet to start it though. I'm still nervous about big series like Expanse, but I've really enjoyed what I've read so far. I think the most into a sci-fi book I've been is Project Hail Mary. So I don't have, I'm not a good person to ask about sci-fi because I don't regularly read it. Now I'm striving for 3,000. Oh my gosh. Refurbished Windows PC or new ones from Woot is a good spot for computer deals. This is my IT friend. Do I start the summer romance or the horror romance? I'm a big fan of horror romance, so I would say that one. I have a considerably high stack of arcs, but I very rarely get denied. That's awesome, Robin. You're killing it. Windows operating system made by Microsoft. So Windows PC are made from various manufacturers like Dell, Lenovo, Asus. I'm assuming it's Asus. I think that's how it's said, not Asus. Dell does payment plans. I don't know if other places do the same. Ren says summer romance because spooky season's on its way, so you can read the horror one then as well if you're a seasonal reader. Yep, the Berkeley ones getting read nows when I see it. That's the way to like get in with them and like prove that you'll have like a good track record with them. Hello, Megan. Fully just wanting a refurbished desktop. A whole new setup is just too daunting for me. I feel you. That's why I make my friend do it. I don't know anything computer related. Hello, Amy. I'm reading To Shape a Dragon's Breath, only 45 pages in, but I want to finish for this week's challenge. Yeah, I would love to know what's everyone reading for the Secret Society challenge this week. If you didn't know, it was called Cover Calling. So basically reading a book with something on the cover that reminds you of your team. So for the one for Emerald Enigma, I think this is what I had picked because it's green, emerald. I got the Audible of Leviathan Wakes because it's on sale for $7.99. Guess I've decided to give it a try. All right then. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll start it, I don't know, soon. We'll probably go slow because I think we're gonna just read it like physically. I just need it for like daily tasks and boring things, not much of a gamer. Oh, in this case, I would not get a Mac. Like if you need it for just regular old stuff, you don't need a Mac. I would say probably not even like those higher end gaming computers and stuff, like the brands of like I think Asus has a lot of them. Alienware is a big one. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on I can't even think of them. Anyways, yeah, if you want to chat more with my friend, they're in the comments. I'm reading Crimson Moth for the weekly prompt. I love that. Okay, let's switch over to sprints and be productive. I'm going to finish my book. I'm so excited. All right, we'll see you soon. Happy sprinting. All right. I just finished my book, guys. Okay. I really liked that one. The ending was really good. The I don't know if you guys know me, you know I like quotes, and these ending quotes, woo, got me. They got me. I had to smile. But yeah, I just finished my book in real time here. That was good. Um, I have to think on that one. I don't know. I'm in the 4 to not 5 star, but I'm in that 4 star range somewhere. I'm not sure like if it's 4 or like 4.5. Like I want to think about it a little bit more and just like think about my whole journey through it. But yeah, it was really good. So yeah, thanks guys for letting me finish. I was like, oh my gosh. I even sped the book up to like 2.5. I was like, I could still understand it. I just need to finish it. So yeah, okay. I finished and I think my next audiobook that I'm gonna pick up, let me see. How long is this one? I have one from a PR company. It's super short. It's like an hour and 57 minutes. I probably won't do it like right now. Like I'm gonna give it some time, but later tonight when I'm like, I don't know, walking my dog or something, I'll listen to this. I'll probably get a good chunk of the way through. So the book I'm thinking about is called Miles, Miles, by C.S. Silverne. It looks like a very spicy cowboy romance, like very spicy. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna get up to. Hello Paula. Hope everyone's doing well. Swinging by to hug the like button. Hope you're doing well. Sophia says, I'm thinking a refurbished Dell is all I'm needing. Yeah, and if you want some advice or opinions or whatever, my friend said that he would be happy to chat with you. Um, I don't know how you're gonna get in touch with him because I don't know how you message on YouTube, but you can chat here. I read You Should Have Been Nicer to My Mother for the Secret Society prompt, witchy vibes, and red writing on the cover because I'm Crimson Coven. I love that. Just jumped on. It's 6 a.m. here. Feels a little too early. I have some morning routine stuff to do before I jump into productivity. All good. Reading/listening to Hate Me, Take Me by Laura Bishop. I just got this book at Villains and Vixens a couple weeks ago. May start listening to my Secret Society read for this week, Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Though I had read a book early in the week for it, hadn't submitted it yet. So when I saw this in the library yesterday, I just had to pick it up. Hopefully we'll be able to finish and review by tomorrow night. You got this. Yes. Don't forget, get those Secret Society prompts in by tomorrow evening at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. You know you're in good hands when January Lavoie narrates your audio. I didn't realize how many books she narrates. I think I've heard this name before. I couldn't tell you which one she narrates, but I've definitely listened to this voice before. I just got From Blood and Ash approved on NetGalley by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This one's great. I freaking love this book. Like 5 stars. It was a great book. Hello, Sadia. How are you? Hello, Shauna. How are you? I feel like I've not seen you in forever. Hello, Molly. And I did check on this for you, Molly. You are signed up, so all good. Hello, Mai. Gonna be working, and then if I get caught up, continue reading The Night and the Moth. This is a book that I need to read for sure. Molly wants to know if you're enjoying The Night and the Moth. It's on my long-term TBR. I feel like that's what it's on. My long-term TBR. I wish these darn emojis would show up, but StreamYard doesn't show them. You guys can see them on YouTube though, the um, little corgis and stuff. But this one at least tells me what it is. It's like the lurk mode corgi. So yeah, you do get like special emojis that you can use if you are a channel member. So hello, Cherie. Good morning to everyone listening to Catch a Sinner and getting some work done. And as soon as you log on the computer, it wants to update. Fine, I'll just read then. Hey, that's not a bad backup plan. I would totally be down to buddy read Leviathan Wakes with y'all. Definitely. We could start, I think my friend has Discord. We could start maybe like a Discord thing. That way, like if we're chatting and we want to chat spoilers, I'll get it set up. So I'll invite you. Good morning, Tiff. I have so many darn work meetings today. Gonna try to listen to 9 Month Contract in between. I'm trying not to binge it because I love it so much. Hey, if you binge it, that's okay. I got to 218 from 218 to 248. Great progress. You're welcome. Yay for finishing your book. I got to 9% of Spit Back the Bones. Oh, that's a cool title. I definitely am feeling it's crazy because like my next books are all either romance. Let's see, what do I have? I have a contemporary romance, fantasy romance, I think another contemporary romance, romantic suspense. That's on my TBR. I really want to read horror though. Like I need something spooky like um incidents around the house. Like that's the vibe I'm really feeling. Like I can't wait till that movie comes out. I'm so ready for spooky season. Up to 52% in Tempest. Seems to be going a little better than yesterday so far. 38% into the Red Winter, but I also switched to some editing halfway through that sprint. Ooh, editing. Exciting. 31% into Sex, Lies, and Alibis, and about to see a speech patient in a few minutes. We'll be I'm assuming this is heading out for a walk with mom and dad in the next sprint. Hopefully the rain will hold off. Oh, it has been raining here lately, and it has definitely been cooling it down. Especially, I guess it rained last night. So this morning when I went to walk my dog, it was still humid, like real humid, but it was like cooler. So it was really nice. It was a nicer walk than it has been. I recommend the book I'm reading. It's really good so far. Ooh, I love that. Okay, wait, you gotta remind me what you're reading because I didn't take notes. Is it the same one that is narrated by January Lavoie? So far, Spit Back the Bones is creepy bog vibes, and I'm intrigued where the romance comes into it. Interesting. Okay, is it like they fall in love with the bog hag or something? I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, let me look this one up. I did forget. Do do do. The autumn, spring by Philip Farkassi. Farkassi. It's got dark humor. Blood-soaked slasher, sure to keep readers cringing, laughing, and guessing until the very last page. Ooh, it's like Final Girl-esque. Alrighty. So you think I should read this one? One of my friends, oh, actually, a couple of my friends gave this 4 or 5 stars. Okay, and I trust their recommendations. I'll check it out, Kendra. Yes. Oh, okay. All right, good. It's got an audiobook. 35% into Crimson Moth. Also submitted books for points and sprints I have been in. I need to submit my own sprints for today. I try to keep up with them. That way, at least the team that I'm playing for the week, they get my points. Finished my morning stuff that I couldn't do with an audiobook on. Now I'm off to work out and listen to Akamath. I've been wanting to reread the Akatar series, especially because like the new books are coming out. I'm unsure though if I want to actually this time like just reread the Akatar series or also I know there's like specific orders that some people recommend, like reading Crescent City, reading Throne of Glass, like all that stuff. I'll find something eventually. But I think like I get overwhelmed thinking about, oh my gosh, there's like how many books in ACOTAR right now? Like 5 or 6, 7. There's gonna be 7. And there's the novella. I mean, that's short. But then you got Crescent City, which is 3 ginormous books, and then Throne of Glass, which is like 8 books, so it's a lot. And I'm still in the middle of Zodiac Academy. There's too many. Too many books. And I really want to finish up or get through Dungeon Crawler Carl. I got a lot of reading to do, guys. And I think I need to go in a book buying ban. Like, I think I just need to read my series. Heading out to get ready for class. Thank you for sprints. Thank you for joining. By the way, this next sprint will be the last one because, like I said, I have a meeting at 11, so that's about an hour from now. So this next sprint will actually be shorter. Let me actually adjust it. Oh, this one's like so different. I just forget how to do it. I'll actually make it like a 35-minute sprint. No. Okay. Ooh, starting to work out. Great job. What I'm gathering from the synopsis is the FMC has had 2 family members go missing in the bog, so she comes back home to try to figure out what the fuck is going on and reconnects with a boy she never got over. Oh, okay. That sounds fun. I love me some horror romance. But there is something lurking in the bog waters. Maybe he's like from the bog or something, like the bog has infected him. I don't know. It sounds fun. You gotta let me know how it goes, because I love horror romance. So let me know if you think this one's good and I should read it. Did some laundry and ate breakfast. Laundry's on my list today, and I don't want to do it. All right, let's hop in to our next sprint. I already lost my timer. So like I said, I'll do 35 minutes if this will share. There we go. That way we can have like a little bit of a chatty bit before I like wrap up, and then I got a moment to like not talk before I have to talk for an hour. So, okay. I will see you guys soon. Happy sprinting. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. That was our last sprint. How did your sprint go? I spent the whole sprint looking for some files. I need to give my job some files and like my transcripts from grad school for some reason. Like, I don't know why they don't have them already. And like, I've been working for them for like 5 years, but they're like, oh, these things are missing on your profile. And I was like, okay. So I'm trying to look for them and I cannot find them. So I've been like tearing apart my closet over here that like holds a bunch of um books at the moment, but also just like old files and things. I cannot find this for the life of me. And it's going to be very stressful to try to find like to go through the company that houses them because I don't know if they still exist. So that's the stressor of today, let's say. Um yeah, that's all I did. Stressed. So what did you guys get up to? This is the reading order I'm following for ACOTAR. So ACOTAR 1 through 3, all of Throne of Glass, ACOTAR 4, 5. What about the novella, the Frost and Starlight? Is that, do you consider that one 4? I guess it is considered 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess so. Taking my time. Oh, and then Crescent City. Then I'm taking my time going through it instead of rushing. Yeah, I'm in no rush. Like, I don't think I'm going to be reading ACOTAR and 6 and 7 when they come out. So y'all fuckers better not spoil it. Good morning, Jean. Absolutely loving The Inevitable Undoing of Zahara Douglas by Leslie Penelope. Absolutely loving the freakiness and Y2K setting. What do you mean by freakiness? What is going on in this book? Hello, Stephanie. How are you? Good good morning to Emerald Enigmas and Emerald Enigmas only. That is funny. Y'all want some tea. Let's see. I'll give you some stats. This is probably not going to surprise anybody. Oh, wow. Actually, that surprised me. Okay. Well, I'll just tell you. Crimson Coven is still in the lead by about roughly 400 points average, meaning y'all need to take them down. Just finished another arc. This one from Book Sirens. It's called Saltwater Secrets, and I loved it. 5 out of 5. I love that. Reading They Say a Girl Died Here by Sarah Pinborough. Good so far. Hello, Stephanie. Go Emerald Enigma. Hello, Maul. Not a morning person, but we'll try to fit in another children's fiction or middle school book like in Nell's Sprints yesterday. Made brekkie for hubby. Very cute. Might be MIA in the afternoon because I have a doctor's appointment and a referral to a kidney specialist, probably for my proteinuria. I'm not sure how to say that word. I've seen that word before, but I don't know how to say it. Pains. Wish me luck. I hope all goes well. I hope that you get some answers and like they have a good treatment plan for you. Watching a lot of ice figure skating when I was young because my uncle worked at an arena as a light technician. So this is perfect to start with. My YA book is called Spiraling Out by Maya and Amiya. So sorry if I butchered the name. Thank you for joining, of course. 61% in Tempest. Gonna stop for now and switch to 7-Year Itch audio while I start my workday. Did not read. Spent the entire sprint preparing for upcoming training I'm leading. Woohoo! I mean, I barely got out of bed. I'm trying to figure out a different program for audio editing. I don't like the reverb from a panel. Ooh. Have you started your, I mean, I know it's far enough away, but not too far, but have you started BookCon prep? I don't know what's going on next year at the moment. I'm waiting for baby things, basically. I can't plan my life next year and it really sucks. Hell yeah, Crimson Coven. Well, this week I'm playing on Emerald Enigma, so I've got lots of points to add to their team with my books. So, anyways, I'm gonna hop off here. I said I was gonna stop a little bit early just because I've got a session in about 20 minutes. So I wanted a minute to like decompress. But I appreciate y'all for joining me today. And I believe tonight, let's say Allie is sprinting. Let me look. Allie's sprinting at 6 p.m. Eastern. So, wow, math. 8-ish hours? Is that right? 7-ish hours? A little over 7-ish hours from now. So, yeah, a little bit of time till she sprints. She might go early. Who knows? She does like to surprise us. Thank you for joining. I got the invite to pitch, and an author asked about doing stuff, but that's all I've done. I'm burnt the F out right now. Yeah, you've been going like nonstop back to back with everything, like all these panels, comic cons, book cons. You're editing all the interviews that you do. You're like a machine. By the way, y'all should go watch Stephanie's videos, all the interviews that she does, because they're pretty fun to watch. Got to 10% in Little Monsters by Mary, I don't know, Roach. Thanks for joining. Oh no, it's about to be much worse. When's New York? Isn't that soon? New York Comic Con? Oh yeah, October. I have some friends going to that one. The next thing I'm going to is Nest Fest, which just reminded me. Oh, I have to apply for a street team. I think I'll get it, but I really, really, really want to be on their street team. If I don't write this down, I'll forget. I tried the whole taking screenshots of stuff to remember, and then I just never look at the screenshots of like if I saw something on Instagram. Yeah, I just never go back. Yeah, Team Emerald logged this sprint bonus. Got 3 BTS concerts in 2 different states and 3 cons in less than 2 months. That's wild. Wild. You're gonna have like when you look back on life, you're gonna be like, my life was amazing. At least that's how I view it. I can't speak for you, but all these memories you're making, I bet you're having so much fun. Starting my work day, only got minimal reading in yesterday, but I'm gonna prioritize reading today. I'll probably watch the restream. Well, thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, but Allie will be sprinting later tonight. So thanks for joining, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.